Acting's a craft. What comprises a craft? Skill sets. What are the skills of acting? That's what the 10 fundamental principles are. Literally, the skills that comprise what the craft of acting are. Given circumstances, character, objective, obstacles, beats, tactics, emotion, relationship, personalization, letting go, all of these will be in every single piece that you work on, every role that you work on, every audition that you ever have. These principles are going to be there. Why? Because it is what acting is. I did not create these principles, okay? These principles existed long before I was even born. These principles were derived from the great Konstantin Stanislavski, the father of the method. He's the one who really started to collate them. He called it the system. It actually wasn't called the method, it was called the system originally. And in the Moscow Art Theater gave a performance in America. And the group theater, these young upstarts at the time, perhaps you heard of a few of them, Sanford Meisner, Lee Strasberg, Stella Adler, before these guys went to war and started to try and one-up one another and take each other out. They were actually all part of the same group who were trying to find a cohesive way of working that the entire group could utilize so that they can get deeper, more clear performances. Well, these principles exist in all the great masters. Why? Because they lie at the very heart of what the craft of acting is. The 10 fundamental principles are the skills that you literally need to build in order to hit your highest performance, in order to master your craft, in order to really have joy and clarity in your work. Every elite athlete in the world takes the fundamentals of their sport, breaks them down, and practices them over and over and over in order to master them, in order to rise to the level of being elite. Why don't we do that as actors? And that's what we do at The Master Actor. We take these fundamental principles that literally lie at the very heart of what the craft of acting is, and we work them and understand them. So they're literally part of our DNA. So that when the time comes for performance, which should be the fun time, okay? That's the time where you get to experience, that's the time where you get to express yourself, that's the time where you really should be in joy. Once those are ingrained in you, you can let go. Gaining clarity on these principles, practicing these principles in a guided, hands-on, supportive environment, that's going to take you to the next level.